What if your AI assistant could clone itself, split up the work, and tackle your project like a real engineering team? That's exactly what just became possible with Claude Agent Teams. On February 5th, 2026, Anthropic launched something extraordinary alongside Claude Opus 4.6, a feature called Agent Teams. Instead of one AI working alone, you now get multiple Claude instances collaborating on the same project. Think about how human engineering teams work. One person designs the back end, another builds the front end, someone else writes tests, all happening at the same time. Agent teams bring that same parallel workflow to AI. Here's how it works. When you start an agent team, one Claude becomes a team lead. This lead breaks down your big task into smaller chunks and then spins up teammate agents and completely independent Claude instances to tackle each piece. Each teammate gets its own independent context window and working memory. They can read files, write code, run commands, basically everything a full Claude session can do. But here's the cool part. They work in parallel, not one after another. But teammates don't just work in isolation. They communicate directly with each other through a shared task list and a mailbox system, sending structured messages, sharing findings, even challenging each other's decisions. It's genuine collaboration, not just reporting back to a boss. The lead agent acts like a project manager, coordinating work, resolving conflicts, integrating outputs from teammates, and adjusting the team's direction when things change. It's orchestration at scale. Behind the scenes, this magic happens through internal tools like Team, Create, Task Create, and Send Message. The system automatically manages task dependencies, unblocking work when prerequisites are complete. It's like a self-organizing assembly line. Now, there's a trade-off. Because each teammate runs in its own context window, a 4-agent team uses roughly 4 times the tokens of a single session. A 90-minute project with 4 agents might cost you $15 to $30. Power isn't free. So, when would you actually use this? Agent teams shine for complex tasks that can be split up. Imagine parallel code review. One agent checks security, another examines performance, a third looks at test coverage, all at once. Or debugging a tough issue. Instead of testing one theory at a time, you could explore competing hypotheses in parallel. So each teammate investigating a different possible cause. Faster diagnosis, faster fix. Building a new feature, assign one agent to the backend API, another to the front-end UI, and a third to write tests. Each teammate owns their layer and coordinates as needed. It's like having a mini squad. Anthropic Stress tested this by building a C compiler from scratch. 16 Claude agents worked for 2 weeks across nearly 2,000 sessions, writing 100,000 lines of code. The cost, about $20,000 in API calls, but they successfully compiled the Linux kernel. That compiler didn't just work on x86, it successfully built Linux across ARM and RISC-V architectures too. And it compiled major open source projects like QEMU, SQLite, and Redis. Real production-grade output from an AI team. Now, before you spin up 16 agents for every task, remember, agent teams aren't always the answer. For simple bug fixes or quick changes, a single Claude session is faster and way cheaper. Use teams when parallelization actually helps. Other great use cases include cross-layer coordination when changes span front-end, back-end, and tests, or technical research where multiple viewpoints explored simultaneously give you comprehensive analysis faster than working sequentially. Agent teams represent a fundamental shift in AI-assisted development. From one helpful assistant to a coordinated squad working in parallel. It's not magic, and it's not free. But when you have the right complex problem, it's remarkably powerful. The future of coding just got a lot more collaborative. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.